Welcome back to Mount Celeste. I'm Dear Darling, and we'll face our inner demons and reach for summit together. As we go into reflection now, where we're going to basically be doing nothing particularly special because there's no strawberries in this particular world. But what we're going to be doing is trying to find the crystal heart. And I say trying to find. I basically am pretty convinced I know where the crystal heart is because we found it our first way through. Well, not we didn't like find it, but we saw a location which it would make sense to me that's where the crystal heart is. So I just looked back in my videos and like found exactly how we got there, and this is how we did it. The thing is, we just got to kind of figure out what we had to do to actually get the crystal heart in the first place, because it involves inputting a little sequence. A sequence we found in World 1, which that's fine so far, but the thing is we had to input 4 sequences, and we've initially, I thought it was we had to find sequences in other worlds, like the sequence here will input. I have it written down somewhere. Here we go. It's up, left, bottom right, top right, left, top left, and it lights up that first one. This one I thought would be we'd find a secret in the B-side because this kind of looked like a cassette tape to me, and when I didn't understand what these two are, I thought there would be a C-side and D-side. That's clearly not the case anymore, but I think I have at least a possible guess for what this could be, thanks to good old Clip Studio Paint, not sponsored by the way. This is the same button that we use to flip the canvas. So my thinking is that if we input the same code that we got, but horizontally flipped, that's not how you do it, then perhaps this would light up the second beacon. And then using that logic, if this works, we can light up this one by doing a vertical flip. So this would be down, left, top right, bottom right, left, bottom left. And that leaves a question, what does this one do? Because this one obviously has a scribbled out thing. It's a nothing, so it's like, I don't know, a null sequence. I mean, now I think about it, it's probably now both of them flipped, which is a bit harder to do in my mind. So it'd be down, right, top left, bottom left, right, bottom right, and there we go. You know, I'm glad I took the time to think about it, and I'm also glad I switched to Clip Studio Paint instead of using Photoshop, so I can actually solve that puzzle. But yeah, I think that's in fact the only thing we had to do in this chapter, because there's no strawberries to collect. There's nothing else to collect. We've got the heart, and then yeah, we just move straight onto the summit. The summit's B-side, which I can only imagine how difficult this is going to be. This is going to be the culmination of basically everything we've done so far. And I forgot we got a double dash in this world. My guess is it's going to be an absolute marathon to get through. There's already some very precise jumps starting us off, so get ready for the long haul. We're in it for the long haul, the long ride, whatever that expression is. Oh, we had to wall jump. I didn't see that block. So this is probably where Celeste gets its big title for being a precision platformer. Not that it like wasn't before, but like doubly so now. We're gonna need quick reactions and quick thinking, and I need to remember how to use double dashes again. It totally looks like there's gonna be a second secret over here. No, that's probably just the rest of the path continuing onwards now. Look at it. We probably have to climb up because we need these dashes to get across. Yeah, okay, so that's how we fall through. So yeah, this is, you know, this is sort of like us doing not the Path of Pain in Hollow Knight, what's it called, the Pantheon of Hollow Nest. I don't think it will take quite as many episodes, but it's gonna still take quite a few, so sort of just get ready, I guess. Get ready for it. Get ready for the Betties as your Phineas and Ferb reference for today. I don't think I've done one of those for a while. So this is very much a culmination of what we're going to do. And today I wasn't sure if I wanted to record Celeste or not, because I was looking at what things I needed to record, and I was like, okay. Oh, that's not how you do it. It's dash upwards and right. And I was like, okay. I could record some fairs, but I recorded some fairs rather recently, so I don't really want to do it again. I want to record something different, but of course, you know, because of me being so eager, like a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of weeks ago, like a week ago or so, and I recorded too much Chicken Police. I'm like, oh, I can't play something relaxing like Chicken Police. I had to play something intense like Celeste. Not that Celeste isn't relaxing in its own way, but it's sort of like, you know, I don't need skill. I don't need tactical, mechanical ability to play Chicken Police. I just need to sort of read and sometimes say a mildly unfunny comment, come and let the characters do the talking, and then I'm all good. And the story sort of plays itself, to be honest, and I just have a great time. It's like watching a movie versus, you know, like, I don't know, playing some sports. If you're the sort of person who gets energized by that sort of thing, then by all means, go ahead. But, you know, bear in mind that this is still basically my recreational time. It's just now it's in front of a camera rather than by myself. Playing it by myself. So, but there's a need to perform, not perform, but like, do somewhat well. Oh, no, that was so close. If I dashed up a bit earlier, I probably would have made it. But at least we know we can do it. There's a very creative usage of a springs and double dash in this level, I'm not going to lie. Because I suppose you can do a lot more if you need a double dash to sort of cancel your momentum as you go across. I can't wait to see what the other levels offer. Trade offer. Extremely hard levels. You receive a sense of accomplishment, I guess. As a too big a dash. You know what would be the greatest achievement is if we somehow manage to do any of these parts like first try. So let's just jump up there. We didn't even need to. Oh, that was me holding wrong direction. For some reason I was like, oh, let's just wall jump, but you know, you can't really wall jump on a wall filled with spikes. That's just like Survival 101. Don't wall jump on a wall of spikes. Why didn't I double dash? My brain, it broke. It was like I could make it. I'm gonna get some like weird hangover from this because I remember the first time I played through this level, I just got so used to having a double dash. By the time I played the other levels again, I was like, oh, I keep forgetting we've only got one dash. It sounds stupid, but it absolutely happened. I guess it's not too stupid because it's like sort of like you get used to what you're using. Are you kidding me? That is the tightest jump I think we've seen in this game. But we have to do, but you know. What is a precision platformer without precision? Nothing but a regular old platformer, which is not what we're here for. We're here for tactical skill like that. Look at that. First section done. We're still going to have to collect strawberries in the actual version of this one. How does this mechanic work? You hold on to it, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, we had to jump upwards. I see. Wait. No. We're not going to make it. Luckily, we don't have to die. We can just fall down, so, well, you know. The death count is going to look fantastic for this section. Oh, I overshot it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just an ickle bit. Just an ickle bit too far. So much for death count being okay. I don't know how many strawberries we actually got the first time through we went through this. I don't think it was all that many. It's got to be about half is my guess. Oh, we actually had to save our dash. I didn't realise this. So yeah, I don't know how much more Celeste we got. I don't know how much more I'm going to do. Obviously I'm going to try and get the crystal hearts, even if I had to look up some of them. But a lot of them we got pretty naturally, to be honest. I say a lot of them, like all of them so far. We're missing one of them in chapter 2 where we don't even know where it is, and one of them we're missing with chapter 5 one, I think, which I haven't even properly looked for because I can't be bothered to play through the level again. It's basically what's going on. So yeah, I think I don't know, because I'm tempted just to look up which chapter they appear in and then try and find it that way, but it might be a bit more interesting. Oh no, I need to save my dash. Okay. Good thing we don't take 4 damage, because the exploration part is the not interesting part. It's the actual mechanical part, I'd imagine, in the first place. So I might just look up which chapter it appears in chapter 5 and 2 to see. Ooh, if I can find it. Or if I can't, then, you know, so be it. Ooh. No. audibly face palmed. It's not something you do very often, but you know, when you watch me play Celeste, sometimes it happens. Yeah, I might just look up which part they occur in. As I say a million times, just to cover up my insecurities, I'm not very good at exploration in video games. Like looking around for things, but you know, there'll be things I don't notice. That's not how you do this part. Oh, we can just reset ourselves. That's actually brilliant. I don't know if we can make that crystal. No, we can't. Should have just landed on the ground. Landing on the ground. Da, 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 da. That's not how you do it. We actually grabbed on, but I thought we weren't going to make it. But we need both our dashes there anyway, so. Should have just let myself fall. If I fall, you would catch me. I can't believe it happened again. I died in such a stupid way out of the top. It's not on purpose or anything, mind you. It just didn't cross my mind, but I would probably walk into the spikes. Which you would have thought should be something you think about when your life is on the line. Like someone like Madeline here, climbing such a very treacherous mountain. You might be like, I'm going to kind of look out for those spikes because it's kind of dangerous, but alas, I have not. Okay, dash upwards. Perfectly done. Okay, this one's got a telescope section, so that's always a bit worrying. I guess we've got to catapult ourselves upwards. It's all about catapulting ourselves upwards. Are you beach ready? Still not beach ready. But hopefully the vaccines will come out by then. And that's not. This is all about catapulting ourselves, I see, using the traffic lights. Ah, before we get squished. Okay, this is going to be... I mean, this is the sort of thing that once you get the timing down, it's not too difficult because it's the same for all of them. Oh, maybe we should be grabbing onto the side. That's an interesting point, I don't know. Oh, we don't need to, okay. We just need to jump with confidence and gusto. And be quick, I guess. What the heck? We need both our dashes there. Okay, noted. We need both our dashes on that one. Oh, we could have survived if we just hung on to the edge instead of going up. If we just hang on to the edge, we can wait for it to come down even. Ah, crud. Yeah, we need both our dashes because we need to jump out here, dash up, dash left. I think. Actually, we might only need one dash to get up, but still. 0 dashes is definitely far too few for this entire section. Or that entire section. Actually completely launched myself a bit too much there. So yeah, I don't know, how's life been for you guys? What have you been up today? I know this is more of an Animal Crossing topic thing, but you know, the days are disjointed. Yeah, I'm not sure we can do that without... maybe we could do that with just one dash. Oh, that's not how you do it. I just fell off. Did a bit of programming, played some games, that's about it. You know how the morning is and all that. I've sort of been turning my nighttime into my drawing time, you know. I feel like it suits it better because, you know, my morning brain is certainly much more awake than my nighttime brain. Ugh. Oh, we totally can. Oh, we can actually try this multiple times. Yeah, look at that. Thank you for allowing us to do it multiple times. Okay. That's the wrong way. Yeah, because, you know, you kind of need a morning brain to actually think stuff through. I mean, I know some people aren't morning people. I feel like I'm neither. I've talked about this multiple times. I feel like maybe only in Animal Crossing. I can't remember. I'm not a morning person nor like a nighttime. Like I'm not a morning lark. I'm not a night owl. I think I am an afternoon magpie, as I like to call it, or something like that. Hold on. Let's figure out what we need to do. Bounce, bounce. Grab, jump, grab, bounce. Grab 3 times somehow. Okay. Yeah. Some people are morning larks. Fair enough. Some people are night owls, also fair enough. Oh my gosh, we have to do this entire thing in one go. This is going to be a pain. Actually, this part's not too difficult, so it's not actually that bad. I say as I die in the first bite. Well, not first spike, second spike. Third if you're including that one. But like, I feel like my brain isn't most active in the morning. Like, I'm not like someone who's extremely chip in the morning, always raring to go. You know, they wake up and they're like, oh, what a bright and beautiful day. I sort of wake up and I'm like, you know, it's a day. That might seem very sort of matter of factly, but you know, that's just kind of who I am. I don't think we can make that without a dash, so. Okay. But I'm also not like I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. No, being like, ugh, I can't believe that the accursed sun has come for me yet again. Oh gosh, what the heck? We did jump out much faster than we did there. Okay, maybe not quite that fast. Let it fall down a little bit so you can actually grab onto it. That time I just slipped off because I kind of forgot what I was doing. But you know, as the morning sort of heats up, you know, I get much more into it. I'm like, heck yes. What the heck? What? How? How are we even gonna launch ourselves with that one? Oh, we had to wall jump. We don't have to launch ourselves. We don't have to launch ourselves through that. I see. Yeah, but like as the morning starts warming up, and then you know around like 4 PM, I think is when I start to do my good stuff. 4 to 6, you know. Like I feel like it's actually maybe like 2 to 6 might be the best. 4 to 6 is a bit of a short time period to be your best time of the day. Not to say. I mean, I don't know, maybe you consider me a morning person. I mean, if there's only two options, morning person or evening or nighttime or night owl, I would consider myself more of a morning person, I suppose, in that aspect. Oh my gosh, we had to do this so quickly. This is so long. And I bet we need both our dashes to do the entire thing. Not to do the entire thing, but like at the top we'll probably need to use our dashes or something. That's my guess. Kind of like the impossible quiz, where you need to save all your skips to beat the final question. Have I ever beaten the impossible quiz? No. You know why? Because of that cinema level where you had to choose numbers in ascending order. I think we can make it up there without a dash. Now I'm looking at it, it just requires a bit of good timing. What was I saying? Yeah, I know. I guess I would be more of a morning person than a night person, but I don't know. I guess it kind of depends how late a night owl is meant to be. Ugh. Because if you're talking like past midnight is when you do your best work, absolutely not. And I'm my brain is pretty much dead around the midnight to 2 AM. Not dead, but it is officially probably DOA around 2 AM. So there's definitely not the time. Oh, that's probably where we need to use one of our dashes. Actually, now look at it. What am I doing? I just didn't grab on. I know. Let's just get to the top before we concern ourselves with how many dashes we need to keep in reserve at the top. You know, because getting there is half a battle. So we go hop, 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 hop. Here, use a dash. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, we need one dash. One dash and one dash only. My one dash only. One dash only. Why did I dash? What's wrong with me? Ooh. Why did I dash again? Can we make this? No, we can't. Yeah, I mean, if your only options are morning or evening person, like, I know. Okay, so we basically. Oh, damn. That was good speed, though. That was good speed. We weren't getting tired, which is exactly what you need. Like, I feel like I hear it from creative writers a lot about they do some of their best writing around like 2 AM or something, which I can't imagine, because at that point I'm just like, and I've done work like I've pulled all-nighters before trying to do. Oh no, we needed that jumping mechanic. I forgot. What? Oh, diagonal downwards. That makes more sense. Like I should say I've attempted to do work around like no, like kind of 2 a.m. period before, because I've done all nighters, you know, to get some like maths worksheets done. By the way, don't recommend, because your brain isn't very good. Well, I mean, my brain, I should say, is not very good working that late. It can, depending on the activity, but something like rigorous deep thinking, absolutely not. But I don't know, it's sort of just like, it doesn't like boggle my mind. I'm not like, how can you exist? But it's just like that's a whole world that I'm not privy to, I suppose. The 5 a.m. waking world where you do your best work. Ooh, okay. What? That's so far. I guess we got to cancel our momentum early, maybe, to actually make it across. I'm not really sure. But I guess, you know, it really helps the creative juices sort of flow of a sort of like sleep deprived state that you get around 6 a.m. Either that, or people just, you know, they naturally like have their sleep cycles line up with a much more of a night shift. Unfortunately, for the rest of the world, most people operate under waking hours times, which I'd imagine is inconvenient if you have a night shift or if you're someone who works at night. So my condolences to that inconvenient part of your life, but unfortunately that's not something I'm particularly in control of, I guess. No, if I dashed upwards. Did you see that? I can't remember if it was probably like some old, like something that Old Rush did, but they had like timetables for everyone, which is designed in such a way that to maximize the hours in the day, but like everyone was like offset in cycle, so things could like operate 24/7. I don't think I explained that very well, but mainly because I'm playing Celeste at the same time. Oh my gosh, again. Mainly because I'm playing Celeste at the same time. I should definitely climb up that wall a bit. But yeah, like in an effort to get like more hours out of a week or something, basically you had like 8-hour shifts or something, but they were like offset. Okay. They were like offset every few hours. So like on Monday you might work like 9 to 5, and then on Tuesday you might work like 12 to 8 or something, and it like progressively shifts further and further. So then like the way it worked out in the end is that you somehow got like a few more hours of, you got like the same amount of work done, but you got more rest or something. I can't remember, or it felt like it. You know, that doesn't make sense now I think about it. It basically worked out for the benefit or something, but then, you know, such that like businesses could operate now like 24/7 and everyone worked with like the same amount or something. And you might be like, oh, that seems kind of interesting, you know, it would be good for especially like night shift workers. It would be good for everyone. But you know, the problem is now people like family and friends or something like are now operating on different schedules. Like even significant others could be working at different times, and I guess it's sort of like splitting the world in not even half, in like multiple groups of who can see each other and who can't. Oh, we need another dash. Oh, wait, what? It's like a good in concept thing. It's like along that theory, not that theory, that sleep cycle, sleep schedule thing where you just like take half an hour naps. Rather than sleeping for like 8 hours straight in a day, you just sleep in like half an hour naps every like 2 hours or something, and you can technically get away with like 4 hours sleep or something a day if you do that. But then, and then you'll be able to be awake for the next 20 hours, which like in principle you're just like, oh, that sounds fantastic. Like I often say like if I had to give up like not like give up a human bodily function, like more like I don't need it anymore to function as a human, I would say sleep is almost certainly number one for me, because sleep is 1/3 of your life, literally. If you could just like not sleep and be totally fine, like you just remove a need for sleep in your life, then That's great. You basically extend your life by a third. Like, it's not technically extending your life by a third. It's a little bit different to that, and we almost made it there if I just again hit the right direction with your analog stick. That's great. Like time is something which is hard to get, unsurprisingly. So anything which can get a little bit more of it is very much welcomed, in my perspective. Oh, that is oh, there's a spring there. Okay, I was like, that is a tough jump. But no, you might raise a point. Oh, okay. But sleep is very like restorative, and it feels nice. Like, why would you want to give up sleep? Well, I mean, you have a point. Sleep does feel nice. It doesn't mean you can't like take breaks or anything. It just means that you don't need sleep. You know, it's now an optional thing rather than a mandatory thing for you, and you can just do whatever you want with those hours you got. And if one day you're just absolutely knackered from working like 16 hours straight or whatever, you can choose those 8 hours to just basically have the equivalent of sleep. I'm not saying you need to get rid of sleep entirely. It's just you don't need it anymore. That's the key part. Okay, there my thumb slipped off the analog stick, so I kind of just fell. I think there's some other good options, like you won't have to go to the toilet anymore. That means you basically wouldn't need a toilet, I guess. It's very convenient when you're outside. You won't have to like try and find a bathroom or anything like that. Huh? I didn't realise I used both my dashes. I probably accidentally dashed when I meant to jump out for the black spacey thing. I think I did it there as well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm instinctively using my dash outside of as I exit the spacey thing instead of using my jump. I think another good option is to not eat, but I think that's kind of more of a one that people don't want because people specifically like to eat. That was heartbreaking. That was straight up heartbreaking. And it wasn't that heartbreaking. We'll get back up there shortly enough. And to be honest, that's probably choice number 2 for me. Like, there's another thing which probably shocks people is I don't actually care all that much about food. Not to say like I don't eat a good meal and I'm not like, oh, what is this? This doesn't make any sense to me. My brain can't compute it. It's more like if you chose, like, I think the way I put it is like, if you were like, would you want to have the best meal of life, or would you want to go like see the best like musical of your life or something? I'm going to that musical, to be honest, which is probably not surprising with how much I like music and that sort of thing. But like the best meal of my life, I guess, I don't know. It's not like I don't have. No, like, I'm not a super taster. If anything, I'm probably closer to a sub taster or anything. It's just I can appreciate good food. It's just like it's not high on the priority list when it comes to things. Like I guess a better way to put it is like when I go on holidays, some people are like, oh man, we're gonna have like a culinary road trip or whatever. Look, we got to hit all the. Again, we got to hit all the like the big culinary locations. This restaurant's famous for X, Y, Z. I'll be like, awesome, you know, cool. Absolutely, I'll come. I'll experience it as well. But you know, it's probably not high on my priority list as much as like, oh, let's go see this really cool like castle or this other interesting tourist attraction. Blah 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 blah. Something like that. That's what piques my interest the most compared to food. So that's I suppose where my priority goes. I want to continue this train of thought, but it's also like half an hour somehow. So I guess we'll just continue this in the next episode because I'm gonna continuously record on. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Celeste. I've been dear darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.